Well, hello there. Good morning. Welcome back. Is it morning? Good afternoon, good evening, good night. A beautiful day today here in BasementCraft, and we're playing this seed you simply must play. And it's raining. It's raining, and our furnace is crackling, cooking up some steak. You can't see it because the bed is blocking the way. And I want to do a quick check on how much leather we have. We have 37. And we already have our enchantment table. So we need 8 more in order to have a full enchantment setup. And we need 30 levels. But we're going to need wood. Look at this. Oh, look, we have a book right here. So we need even less than we thought. But we need wood. And I'm already planning on using some wood for making a spare shield. So let's do that. 1, 2. And we're down to very little wood, aren't we? But we're going to go get some. You know what we're also going to do is we're also going to make a spare sword. Because we're going to be going down here to get some diamonds today, I think. It kind of depends on whether or not we can get enchantment going, and I'm honestly not sure how we're going to do the experience unless we go into the Nether to do it. But we've got our spare bed, we got lots of food, we got a torch in our on hand and a shield in our off hand. How's that? And we're going to turn right today, coming up out of the stairs before we get into the village, because I think in some of my off-screen wanderings, in which I accomplished nothing except observation, I saw some spruce over here. And spruce is by far the most efficient to farm. And I've done lots of tree farming in Minecraft, going all the way back to console edition on the Wii U. And let me tell you, excessive tree farming is just something I'm not that interested in, especially with unenchanted iron. Now, is that spruce? That might be. But this feels like it definitely is. So let's go for the definitely stuff. But yeah, I like the efficiency. It doesn't grow branches the way jungle does, but it does grow, or like dark oak does, but it does grow big in 2x2 trunks, which is highly appreciated. Ooh, and I hear a telltale sign of my wife being awake earlier than possibly expected for a Labor Day morning, because the bunny has just been let out upstairs. There's a soft metallic ping that happens when the bunny is let out. And I can hear it, but you guys can't, I don't think. Right, so spruce. So we want saplings and we want wood. Did I see it was just a sheet. It's hard to tell what time of day it is. And why is there a floating bar of dirt there? I don't know. But I do know that I'm gonna get some spruce for the sake of the future of this world, and it will turn out great. And spruce itself is fine, but the spruce saplings are really what we're interested in during this trip. And there's one right there. What don't we need on the hotbar? Oh, forgive the sudden edit cut there. Wifey entered the recording room and had questions. Questions about life. And what's a husband for if not to tell his wife what to do? Just kidding. Mostly, but sometimes a person needs help deciding what they want, or being confirmed that what they want is okay. And that works both ways. It did get dark, so I slept, and now the rain is gone, and I am just pounding away for saplings, and hopefully I can get 4 of them without having to spend too much time, because wood is important, but it's hardly exciting, I think. At this point, what I'm excited about is diamonds and the possibility of enchanting. And there's a 4th sapling right there. Let's keep destroying these. I guess I could have made an iron hoe to make this go faster. I also could have edited it out, but I kind of like keeping this stuff in and just being efficient, you know, efficient with how we spend time and stuff. I don't want to wander too far looking for saplings. I don't want to cut down a bunch of trees for wood and then wait around for the decay. Okay, we have 5, which means, boy, the sun looks nice. Kind of want to just explore a tiny bit. Why is there one path block right here? Is there like an underground village near here? Or more village up here? I kind of am really curious about what's going on down here. It'd be cool if there was a house. It kind of feels like there's not. The path goes like this, and then like this. It's barely there. The terrain is really messing with the game's ability to do what it wants to do with the village here. Ah, but here it is. And you know what we might find? Are some books. Been looking in villages for books. We have carrots and potatoes at home, right? Maybe not carrots. You can always come back here. A purple bed. Well, we know we have potatoes. Hey, look, a little extra spruce. Yep, I'll take it. I don't need to debate the ethics of it. There really aren't any. And after all, I am going to steal a bunch of books if I can. Ooh, lots of spruce. Yes, please. Maybe I don't want to drop down just yet. I can't believe how many villages there are so close to us. This really is a seed one must play. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're taking the gold. We're taking the iron. We're taking the iron pickaxe. Yeah, I know you don't like it, but guess what? Too bad. Here, I'll leave you 2 oak planks. Okay, enjoy. Was that an anvil? Do we have a... what's it in this village? Ooh. Okay, I thought I saw more up high. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no, that's spruce. There's a house. Did I look in this one? I don't think I did. Oh, wait. No, I did. This is where I got that, yeah. It just looks funny from the other side. Okay, let's try to get up here. We can start with the topmost houses and work our way down. This might be a book house. See how it's tall? Oh my gosh, where's the entrance to this stupid house? It's up here. Sorry, shovel durability, but I just got a new shovel for... That was a big waste. A big waste of time and energy. There's a house up there. There's a cat right here. And some pumpkins. Any houses? This is where we came in. I just went downhill too quickly. I would not mind finding some books. We're close on leather. I was hoping to slay some cows while we were on our spruce expedition. But instead, all that seems to have happened is, no cows whatsoever. No more village that way, it seems. This is a kind of an isolated village, isn't it? There's not going to be anything up there, is there? Okay, so let's remember this, though. You turn right. Why is there a wood block here? You turn right. Oh, this is interesting. Out of our home. And then you can find this place. Okay, I've been there, right? Okay. Let's try this. Good. Okay. Now we haven't been in these yet, I don't think. I guess we'll find out. No, we have not. Emeralds, sure. Pumpkin pie? I better not. Somehow, suddenly, that feels wrong. Here's our well. Maybe there's going to be a stronghold beneath this one. Hello, sir. Are you a librarian? What trades are you offering right now? Did you just leave? I think he must have. Let's see if he's got books up here. He does. Books, 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 books. Thank you very much. And a lectern. Did you used to be a librarian? Are you the one? Okay, how many books did that net us? 18. All right, we should be all set then. What's in here? This is the one I just did with the pumpkin pie. We haven't been in this one. What is this block? Excuse me, leaf. What do we got going on in here? Fletcher. Flint. Sticks. We are going to want a Fletcher later when we want emeralds. I don't have enough sticks to even get one emerald. It's okay. Ah, there's a cow. Guess what, cow? You get to live. There's a baby. There's a grindstone. You know what? We probably want this. For disenchanting things. The purple bed's kind of cool too, but I'm gonna leave those there. These guys must be Minnesota Vikings fans. I'd say they're Baltimore Ravens fans, but that feels unfair to them. Offense meant Baltimore Ravens fans. What are you gonna do about it, Cry in the comments? Start your own Minecraft channel? And get more subscribers? And rag on the Vikings? You go right ahead. You go right ahead. We're also taking the extra saplings. I'm not interested in the blast furnace, honestly, but heck. Yeah, I don't think we need that either. We don't want to be seen as too much of a problem. Okay, now, how do we get back home? That is an interesting question. I think if we go to negative 100 and 0, we will find that one lava pool that's not too far away from our place. And I am just gonna have the bed in my hand just in case it gets real dark. But right, we seem to be headed the right direction by going this way, right? So let's just keep doing this. Turn that off. And see if we see something that we recognize. Hello, 900 cows and 1 sheep. Look at that beautiful sunshine. Ah, and there is our village, right? Right. In fact, we're headed straight toward our home right now. I could have tried to MLG bed, but I think you can't actually sleep in a bed as you're falling and placing it. I think you bounce on it, and then you can hit it with the sleep after the bounce. So you still take the damage. It's reduced damage, but damage nonetheless. Okay, where we're gonna plant our tree? See, I had all this here for sugarcane, but we're not gonna need it. Okay, respawn point is set. We can't sleep right now, that's fine. Stick this in here. We got extra iron and some emeralds. That's all really good. We made this, we made this. We have this. We are still gonna need paper though, aren't we? To make the rest of our books. Whoa, hello. Where'd you come from? Goodbye. Have a nice day. Probably came from up here somewhere. Over there, maybe. Right, so we need experience and we need paper. Should we go exploring looking for paper? I guess we could. Make, like, a boat? And then, travel in the water and grab all the sugarcane we can. How much do we need? We have enough for 5 books safely, which would get us to 24, which is more than halfway to 45. What'd I say, 24? So another 21 would require 63 more sugarcane. We need a stack of sugarcane in our hand. And we could make a boat for that. But I think we're gonna go... maybe looking for experience first. Let's do that. We can put these things away. Let's plant our tree. Where can we put it? Do we have excess dirt? We do. We want it where it can see the sky. This feels like a good spot right here. Okay, good. Good. Right, good. Okay. Excellent. So we got some light on that side. We'll put some light over here. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. We'll grab what little extra we have here. If we had a better spot to, like, plant and spread, that would be a great way to go. But we don't really, and that's okay. Worlds are different. This world is different. It certainly is. It's different in a lot of ways. But definitely different in particular ways. Okay, so maybe into the Nether for some experience? What are we doing on coal? We're doing decent. We could use a Fortune 2 iron pick or something to help us with coal, I think. We don't need to bring water buckets into the Nether. There's a lot we don't need to bring into the Nether. But shield and sword is definitely smart. I don't think we need the axe. Cobblestone's not a bad idea. Put the boat away. Put those away. We could bring lava back. Do we want to wear some gold? Oh my gosh, look at this. We can totally wear gold boots. That is smart. We'll get left alone by some guys if we do that, for sure. Okay, I guess we'll put the spares in here. Nether, we ready? Whoa! Oh, jeepers. Okay. My bed was blown up. Well, that's just great. I guess we're going this way. Goodness gracious. Stupid creeper. Stupid creeper. It was exciting though, wasn't it? Hopefully the water has flowed some of my stuff way far away. Oh look, here's our, whoa! That was close. Why isn't our home very safe? That may be pretty obvious. But it seems as though things can wander down from wherever. They're not gonna drop from there, but they could wander here. Or they could be spawning somewhere where it's darkish still. Oh man, look at this mess. We gotta clean this all up. Are they wandering up from down here? I just don't know. Look at all this mess. Oh my gosh, we dropped so much stuff. Is that a torch I can grab, please? I would be able to if I could. Okay. Can't grab that stuff either. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, let's place these couple of barrels here. Man, this is ridiculous. Look at all the... I'm not even gonna try to... I'm just gonna place everything, and then I'm gonna go into everything and recover everything. We already know that that was nonsense. I guess we could do this. And this. Okay, let's pick up more that we dropped. And we certainly can put on armor. That's not going to be a problem. Okay, we can also start doing stuff like this as well, I guess. Spare bed. Food. Torch. We're not bringing a bed into the Nether. We are, however, resetting our spawn point right here. Should we set it there? Maybe our base should be in here. No. Where's our Nether portal? It's this way, right? Right. Okay, we're gonna make our base in here, I think. Respawn point set. I'm not gonna do all of the organizing on camera, don't worry guys. I know that that's boring and terrible. Let's pick up some more stuff. I just want to get all the stuff picked up while it's not despawning. Okay, what more flowed down here? I'm sure some. There's a shield. There's some experience. That resets our experience down to level 7, you stupid creeper. Okay, is there anything down here? Or up here? I don't think anything would have flowed around the corner and gotten this far. We can check the other side of the water here. We probably will, but we'll do that from up top. Oh yeah, there's my little stone quarry. My little Herobrine stone quarry. Stupid creepers. Oh yeah, that. Got our coal back. Okay. Okay, anything go this way, I wonder. Whoop. Alright. We'll check it out the hard way here. Doesn't look like it, does it? Okay, fine. So, we'll have a moving day coming up soon. Where's our chests? I don't know. We don't need a bucket of water from the Nether. We do want... look, we have all 4 pickaxes. Did I lose, like... a bunch of... something in that transaction? Probably. Okay. Why is that spruce, Peter? Well, because of a stupid creeper. That's why. Okay, do we have a chest in here anywhere? What am I not thinking of? We had a backup sword. I want that back. There's our backup bed. Here's a backup shield. That was already like that. I'm a little worried about... Nope, there's our leather. There's a bunch of books. There's this. Good. Okay, is there anything I'm not thinking of right now? I think we're okay. I think we've recovered. The chests are gone. Right? I made chests, and they were here. And now they're gone, and this water is annoying me. Plus, we had more cobblestone than this. There it is. Okay, can we place some tuff? Here. Yeah. Good. Okay, and our bed's back here. Let's sleep and make it day. Stupid creeper, blown up by creeper. No bed. What an idiot. Okay. So we're way further behind on experience now than we were before. But we're wearing gold boots. Oh yeah, we made this a little bit safer. So we could go get some experience here, couldn't we? If we could find guys to defeat. Or, quartz to mine. That would be good. We don't want to mine the gold. That angers the locals. Well, that wasn't very much quartz now, was it? How am I gonna not get lost? There's some quartz. Oh, hello. Look at this guy. He's dancing. It's probably so bad for my shield. Actually, not that bad. Not a great way to get experience, in my opinion. Grinding the big piggies. But this stuff, if you can find a bunch of this stuff, not a bad way to go. A lot of experience per quartz ore. More than other stuff. I find it, anecdotally, with no measurements, maybe comparable to redstone, but easier to find a lot of and spot from a distance. Like there's some, and there's some, and there's some. It's a bit dangerous, though. Plus, we have to remember where we came from. So what might be smarter, hello, sir. I have no problems with you. Thank you. Is to stick close to the base and sort of mine around here. Also, you could fall very far into lava at any point if you're not crouching while you're moving around, so you gotta be careful. Okay, though, but this is not a bad spot to go mining. Where are we here? 55. We could go down, too, and see if we could find ancient stuff. And I'm not being as careful as I could be here. I like going down, because if you hit lava, you don't have to retreat, you just have to not advance. So we're not making this very nice so far. It's just 3 tall. Can you guys see? Probably not super well. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. What can I say? We're gonna do some fun spelunking later, too. Maybe I won't bother getting all the experience I need. Okay, where... Wasn't it 19? That is supposedly the best spot for ancient debris. Because we are gonna... Oh, alright, okay. Is there lava beneath this? Well, not beneath that. I can't pick up those things, can I? Unless I do that. Oh, that's not lava. Okay. Certainly hear it. That's lava. Yeah, that's lava. Lots of it, too. Okay. Could we turn? And where are we at? 31. You can really go through a lot of pickaxe in the Nether. Just because the stuff is so soft and it mines so easily. You feel like you haven't spent enough time. Oh my gosh, that's ancient debris right there. Can I mine it with iron? Oh, that is a really good question. Hold on. Can you mine ancient debris with an iron pickaxe? No, you cannot. Diamond or netherite. It will simply drop nothing. Okay, glad I asked. So let's turn again. Oh boy, we're out of here. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay. Don't. I knew it. Well, there goes all of our experience again. I mean, down to level 7 anyway. Not wearing any gold, too, so if we run into one of those dudes that gets mad if we're not wearing gold, he's gonna get mad that we're not wearing gold. Believe it or not. See, that was foolish. That was foolish of me. Where? Out. Over there. It's a lot of pickaxes. Okay. Does this feel familiar? Have we done this yet already today? Stupid lava. At some point, I'm gonna have to stop blaming everything else. Start blaming myself. Okay, we got blocks. I don't know what's there. How about this? Okay. Did not mean to place that much. Okay. Okay. Nope. Man, there's lava everywhere around here. See? Good grief. Okay, maybe this way. This seems to be working. Okay, now that that's working, best Y level for ancient debris. 15. Okay, and then how about nether quartz? 10 and 117. Aim for 15 or lower to stay below the lava lakes. 114 is also an option on the nether roof. Okay. So our goal here is 15. We're at 18, 17, 16, 15. And now we're shoveling. Being careful not to drop anything. And maybe we don't need our shield out now. Maybe we could do this. Do some mining. See if we can get some quartz, or at least expose some ancient debris. Ancient debris doesn't drop experience, but cooking it in a furnace does. And then we have to be careful because when they introduced ancient debris, I got all excited and I figured out how to upgrade my stuff from diamond to ancient debris. And that's not the way it works anymore. And if you do it wrong, you end up just putting ancient debris themed or colored. That's ancient debris. Trim on your diamond armor, totally wasting it, which is super annoying. So I'll be looking that up at some point too, but not in this episode because we're not going to get that far in this episode. And we're making backwards progress with our, you know what, in fact, we should probably do, is do the skeleton spawner for experience instead of this. Although I do like that we have our mine now. Okay, let's place one here and get rid of this. And then see if we can't do one there. And that fixed our problem. That was our source block. Good. This blackstone is interesting. You can make stone pickaxes without it. I don't think that's going to be our goal. Let's combine this and this. How about? And then you're our new front runner. Yeah, I like that we have an ancient debris mine already. We'll probably widen this to 3. Maybe. There's more ancient debris. That's excellent news. And there's more lava source block. It's almost like they put them together to try to get you. There's some quartz. How about we say we try to get to level 7? And then we go back up to the overworld and think about the skeleton spawner. We could have that go somewhere like super convenient. And like while we're hanging out, they're spawning. That'd be kind of nice. It was terrible in the beginning, but it will be nice on the tail end of things. I care more about the experience than the actual quartz, but let's be ready now to make a quick escape. If we need to. Because of lava. Okay. We did it. And stuff can spawn there. I don't care. Okay, we're at level 8, right? So let's place a that there. And we can get out of here. We got ancient debris there that we can't get until we bring a diamond pickaxe down here. We have ancient debris here coming up here on the right that we can't get until we bring a diamond pickaxe down here. And we have ancient debris above us in this super dangerous room where every direction we dig causes lava to fall onto our miserable heads. And then there's a way out, I'm sure of it, and it's this way. And then we have to turn here, because look how dangerous this is. Can I place one here? It seems as though I cannot. Place one there. And let the noise be my caution. Okay, now I'm gonna wish I had a shield out if I run into trouble up here. But maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Excuse me. Didn't bring an axe, but I sure could have, couldn't I have? Okay, well, okay. So we have the starts of a mine. An ancient debris mine going, just barely. Let's think about... Is it nighttime? It is. We could get a clock down here, or we could just check the bed, and if it allows us to sleep, we know it's night. But let's think about a spawner. Oh, I'm not looking forward to organizing all of this. Has our tree grown? I doubt it, but let's check anyway. Can I do this? Right click like that? I can. And put those away. Our tree has not grown. It would appear as though our tree has not grown. Right. Let's combine this and this. And then see about this. Okay, so we have in here one of these already. Amazing. Nothing, we lit all this up, right? And it dead ends, good, fine. Okay, so we want this to be a 9 by 9 by 9. So 3, 4. Gotta go out that far. And we gotta go, it's gotta be 4 blocks above the spawner and 4 blocks to the left, north, south, east, and west of the spawner. So, for example, that's 3, so we gotta go to 4. And then 4 blocks below the spawner. So it's a 9 by 9 by 9 cube with the spawner block right at the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once we get done with the inside of this, we'll never look at the inside of it again. Should be nice. We are going to want to remember to put a slab on top of that spawner. So nothing spawns directly above it, and then hangs out on the slab and reduces our spawn rates. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it takes a bit of work. Takes a bit of work to get the room the size that you need it. Now, some people will go get soul sand and make an elevator for the skeletons. But I don't find that to be worth the extra effort. Okay, so now the room is the right size, but it's not tall enough. So let's make it at least as tall as the original height of the room. And then we'll expand from there. It's a lot of work getting experience in Minecraft. Does stone mine faster than cobblestone? Kind of seems like it does, doesn't it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Do you guys ever make experience farms out of spawners? Do you do the elevator method? I've done it before with like signs and like you control the flow of the water and oh, but if you get it wrong, you have to go in and fix it, and it just takes so much tinkering, and if you're not careful, you end up taking a lot of fall damage trying to accidentally become like a test dummy, and you don't have a great way to escape, and it's just so frustrating swimming against the water current and this and that, that I like to just drop them as far as the observation room / killing floor allows. If it's any lower, then they don't spawn, so that's how low I make it, and then that's how much further they drop. Then none. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 above, so we need to make it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, starting here. See, you can go through a lot of iron digging out a 9x9x9 cube, even if the beginning of it is already dug out for you. Right? It's kind of crazy. Let's combine these, and we're going to use up some more iron to make more pickaxes, I am sure. But that's okay. That's okay. You know what? Let me just skip to where I'm done with this, and I'll show you guys the next steps when I'm ready to give you an update, all right? Sound good? Okay, let's do it. Check this out. This guy just appeared somewhere, and that got a little bit laggy, didn't it? Ooh, those vines. Wait a minute. Why did hitting him that many times not work? Whatever. Okay, I'm back. I dug out the thing. I was gonna sleep. And my bed is back there because it's night. And there's a creeper standing back here. Where is he spawning? It doesn't seem like it gets dark enough anywhere back here. We gotta tighten up this base. We gotta get it under control. That's what I think. Okay, so let me show you now that this is dug out. Not a big deal, just dug out the 9x9x9 here. And there's a torch on top. There needs to be a slab on top. And then I also dug down directly beneath this until the flames went away. And then I pillared up one block and set a torch. That's down here. Can I show you without taking fall damage? It probably doesn't matter if I take a little fall damage. Okay, it's down here. And then I dug a staircase up that way, which is right toward our base, where our original bed was. So, that's great. What this means now is we can seal this up. There's a little bit of lag going on. I'm not hearing the sound until after. It's kind of interesting. I did just fire this up. Just fired it up. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to pour water so that, well, we want everything flowing that way, I think. And then it can drop down and come this way. Right, so the way we do that is, first of all, we need water on us. We don't have any of that. Also, I want to mine this up. Oh my. I'm hearing some thunder in real life, which is kind of fun. And it is pretty dark in here. So maybe we'll do this. Okay, where's our water at? Where are all these creepers coming from? Right. Looking for buckets of water. There's one. We can get 2, and we can. That would be perfect. Can make ourselves a nice infinite source and then not have to worry about backtracking so far all the time. In fact, we could put it right here, couldn't we? This is a nice little dead end. Nice little safe little dead end. Let's put it here. you make a few of these and you figure out what you have to do to avoid annoyingly unnecessary legwork. Okay, so we want the water pushing all the way to here. Right? This is the direction of our base? Yeah. So it's pushing this way. So if I put one there and I put one there, it only goes that far. So it's not what we want. I don't have these numbers memorized. Oh, that's an infinite water source now. Okay, we'll just leave it back there. We're gonna want this to be 3 tall so they fit. And then 1 deep. There's some extra coal for us. We're gonna grab that up for sure. Okay, then 1 deep. Okay, now if I put the water here and here, does it get all the way there? Almost. So how have I done this before? It doesn't push 9? I guess we'll have to go down. Okay, let's grab some more water. We could have done that from down there, but I'm doing it from right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the last one will be placed there. We can fill both these up from anywhere. Okay, and that's only not making it because of that. Now, the question is if it's just 1 short, do we have to go here? We probably do. And I'm probably putting out that torch down below. Ugh. There we go. Okay, so give me a moment, guys, and I will clear out the rest of this floor going this way. And we'll see how that works. Okay, I'm back. So what I did was I dug the whole floor down 1 except for the row closest to this wall. And then you dig the 3 center blocks over here down 1 more. And then you dig the 1, 2, 3 remaining here, 5 more to 8 over there, and place a water block so water's flowing that way and stops here. And you do the same thing on this side, so water's flowing 8 blocks this way and stops here with a 3 block gap. So all the skeletons will fall down here, flow that way, and they'll either drop straight down in the middle or they'll drop here and flow toward the middle. It seems though his cat has joined me again. Now I'm going to be taking out that torch and placing a slab on top of there when I'm ready. But the next step now is to show you what I discussed before, which is this staircase down here. Yeah, and we're definitely missing a torch. So this is the spot where we stand to keep the thing activated. And this, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where they should drop, if I've counted correctly. So let's try digging up here and see how we do. Okay, to our right should be the next one. I don't remember how far the drop is. Let's combine these. This project always takes longer than I think it's going to. Yeah, there it is. 1, 2. Can I get that block? I can. 3. And no water is flowing down, which means we've nailed this perfectly. This is right where they're gonna fall. Okay, so then what we want here is a block and then slabs. So we're gonna need a few slabs. Let's bring this back just a little bit more. And maybe we can put one of these down here, because it can be handy to have in these kinds of rooms. We can do this, right? And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then we'll bring, oops. Hopefully that light doesn't shine up into here and dilute that. We can always put a different kind of block there. Eventually we'll have stairs here. Make this easier too, but I just want the proof of concept so I can grind for experience off camera between episodes as needed. Okay, yeah, me stepping on dirt scared me. Okay, good, good. Right. Up here too. Yes, good, okay. Can we reach this from here? We can, and we did. And we got shot, but that's okay. Okay, should be dark in there now. And hopefully we'll be safe down here. We'll find out though. There they are. Yep. It's taking a lot of hits. We must be on hard. But, if we get a smite sword, we'll be in good shape. So let's stand here and wait for, more skeletons to build up while we do this. And I know I have one of those stonecutter dealies up at the base. But my thinking is that the skeletons will build up here. And we're not quite within spawning distance when we're just hanging out at our base, which is fine. Should we do this by 1 as well? Let's make a few more of these. How about like that? The sound just seems to be permanently delayed, which is a little annoying, and I'm not sure why that is. I can't record for very long this morning anyway. Tid's gonna come over soon, and we're gonna play a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom. And a little bit of a Zelda game a lot of Zelda players missed. The fact that you can hit them all at once is helpful. I'm not sure how much fall damage they're taking. Doesn't look like very much. Yeah, so we're gonna need pretty inefficient. A quick and dirty experience farm. We're gonna need smite, I think, on a sword. That will help quite a bit. But we also can just punch these guys. But then you only hit one at a time. And this is a good way to get some like spare armor and stuff too. Cool, okay, what else did I want to accomplish in this episode? I forgot what I was saying earlier. Maybe stairs. Maybe light. So we're not so oppressed by creepers all the time. Speaking of creepers, might be smart to put a light right there. We gotta make that entrance a little better. Although I'm not sure this is our entrance now. Not sure we need to make that one any better. What I really wanted to do was go get diamonds, but without silk touch. Without bookcases even. Got some. Oh yeah, we were gonna look for more sugarcane. Everything is still a mess from that one time. Are we good on leather? We have a lectern, that's cool. Oh yeah, we're good on leather. We just need more sugarcane. We've got a little bit growing there, but we could look for some, couldn't we? Should probably do that. Should probably also make stairs for this area here. I should probably also just like light this up a bunch too. I have way more coal now. I could torch spam around here, but I don't know, it's just so ugly. And where else would would I have to torch spam all around this lip here? Are they falling into this water? That could very well be. Okay, I see some sugarcane over there. How many did we have? 20? And how many do we need? We have 19 books. So we need another 25 books, which is 75 sugarcane. Which is a lot. Quite a lot. And look at this, I don't even have room to carry anything. Except I do have room for sugarcane. Which we probably want to keep on the hotbar, actually. Okay, let's get some sugarcane here. So remember, the village is our stopping point. Is there any over there? No. Just kind of follow the shoreline here. I see some off in the distance. We'll keep our right hand on the shore. That's how we're thinking of this. So we'll gather that stuff on the way back. But we'll get this stuff right now. Hello, sheep. This is probably quicker than just waiting for it to grow. But look, we're already at sunset. That's an interesting little stretch. Almost looks like a premeditated sugarcane farm. Okay, that's enough sugarcane farming for today, I guess. We gotta go sleep in a bed. Village looks cool. I like that it's set up a bit from the surface of the water. Okay, from the church we go straight this way. This will give us a chance to see how poorly lit any of the areas near us are. Maybe we should just make the rest of these real quick. Do this. Get the area around us anyway. Not that it should matter up here. Now that's some impressive spam. Dual wielding torches like a noob. Here's more sugarcane, of course. Which is always a good thing. Good, good, good. Good. Closer, closer. Almost fell there. Let's place one here. Okay, 47. Is it dark enough anywhere here to be creating problems for us? It feels like it is over here, doesn't it? Maybe that's the whole problem right there. Did I fix the problem, guys? Did I fix it? Maybe. Maybe. Let's go to sleep. And have a sip of water. Sometimes when these episodes get a little long, they get a little quiet. A little bit quiet. A little bit sloppy, if you will. Let's place some blocks. We have lots of blocks now, don't we? I was worried about how we didn't have very many blocks. Not really worried, but, you know. Are we gonna be all set for bows and bones and arrows soon? That'll be nice. Let's put that there and those there. Actually, we could stick these in here and do this. And we don't need the extra 1 block of wood. Okay, more sugarcane. Let's see. 64 plus what is 75? 11? So when that's full, we should be good. And if we want to err on the side of caution, when that's full, we should be good. That 28 becomes a stack, then we should be good. Do I have my boat? No, I left it on the shore. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. What is the Zelda game that most Zelda players missed? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Let's see how many hits it takes. Well, couldn't back up far enough, I guess, so he blew up. Okay, we went this way. And when we came around, we picked up that interesting, like, almost looked like an intentional farm, right? We got everything over this way? This doesn't hook in or anything. Oh, this is our farm right here. Our natural generated sugarcane farm. Right, so now we're just keeping an eye out for more as we follow the shoreline here. It's Minish Cap. That's what it is. An episode or two should be out by the time this episode comes out on BasementCraft. Minish Cap, of course, being on the main channel, The Basement, a mostly Zelda channel. Sometimes featuring things like Kirby or Bonanza or Peak for the PC. That's a fun one. Ted and I tried that out a bit. It was a good time. Is that out? That should be out by the time you're hearing this. Okay, here's an easy way to get to Spruce as well. Let's see, do we need to even get out of the boat? Probably not. Whoop, whoop, all right, okay. It might actually be easier too, though. I'm hesitant to get out of the boat because it's, like, kind of dumb on console version, how it goes. Okay, we're up to 42 in our spot. But yeah, looking forward to recording some more Minish Cap. I never played it. And Ted was like, dude, you gotta play it. And I was like, all right, let's play it. It's literally my job. Play Zelda games in Minecraft. So I'm down. I'm down, I'm ready. Of course, it's also my job to edit and make thumbnails and do scheduling and keep Ted on track. Ted has to work pretty hard to keep me on track too. It's just usually you get plenty of evidence of that on camera. That's when I get my revenge, you see. Kind of looks like the end of the world over here to the right. Like, I don't know, there's got to be something there. But doesn't it just sort of look... Yeah, there's water. Looks like it could just be nothing, though. How did I miss this? Am I going to be able to find my way back? Oh, because it's on a little island. That's how I missed it. Come here, you. Okay, so we were going this way. Now following this shore on the right. We're at 53. I'll bet we're at a total of 75, aren't we? Oh, 74. 74. We need a little more. And you know what? That'll happen back at the base where it grows. So I'm not willing to venture out too far. Just by gathering up everything nearby, we're doing well here. Hello, chickens. We're leaving this mostly untouched, but oh no. What we got here? We got a little fire going on. Ah, look at that. Dude, a lava pit right on the edge of the water is kind of cool. Kind of cool. And there's our sugarcane. You never do see generated obsidian around those things, do ya? I never have. But you could. Okay, so there's basically no sugarcane left in the environment anymore, which is kind of a shame. But now we have all we need to see what a level 30 enchant would do. Oh, there's a bunch of sugarcane. But there's our village over there, so we don't need that. We can leave that. For the good of the environment. It'll spread. It'll spread over time. It won't actually. It's not how Minecraft works, but we could trust that it would. If it were more realistic. And if it were more realistic is the only justification we have for being concerned about the environmental impact anyway. So, look, there's a free boat. Anyone's welcome to use it. Just take turns and be kind to each other, please, okay? Yeah, listen, I don't want to hear your complaints about that, all right? It's a pretty simple rule. Pretty simple, okay? You ought to be able to handle that. You're not children, after all. I mean, some of you are. The children among you are children among you. We don't need that sugarcane. We have sugarcane. We have all the sugarcane that we need. Let's grab the rest of it and carefully, carefully, carefully not craft a bunch of sugar like I have definitely totally done in the past. I don't know if that's too much or not. We'll find out. We can always craft books if we want to and need to. Let's save the oak. Didn't I put one here? Yeah. Da-da-da-da. 51. That's more than we need. That's great. Okay, how's our tree doing? It hasn't grown yet. Don't we have bones? Maybe we could make some bone meal and give that a try. In the meantime, let's do all of these. Okay, we're gonna go like this and like this. That was more than I wanted to do. Then like this and this. And that's plenty, isn't it? We can make more bookcases than we need. There, that'll limit us, 15. Okay, and the rest of that wood is recovered, and those books and stuff. But we need this to grow. Let's just find out if this is a bad growing spot for us or not. Because it seems to be resisting us. What would be the problem here, right? It's open to the sky. There's not enough room. Okay, so let's do this, and this, this, and this. give it a little more room. A little more room. This is part of the experimentation phase, when you try things you haven't done before. There we go. Okay, more wood. Now we're all set for wood. Where are we going to put the enchanting setup? Are we going to put it in here? Down here? Why wouldn't we? Off here? Whoa, whoa. What was that? That's smoke from that. We need to put it somewhere open. Where's open? Do we have any open openings over here? Could we put it here? We could. I don't know if that's a great idea. Let's put it here. Our poor pickaxe. We have more iron, right? So it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, let's put the books starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like this. And if we misplace the bookcases, we're going to end up with a situation where we have some trouble with wood, because we'll only get the books back. Okay, the table's going to go there. So sure. We're trying it a little different. Now, enchantment tables, enchanting tables, are their own light source. At least they're supposed to be. Kind of looks like they're not though, doesn't it? Okay, can we get a level 30 enchant right now? Yeah, theoretically, yeah. Okay, so sharpness, unbreaking, possibly unbreaking efficiency. Let's see about the diamond one. Is it getting to be night? It is. Let's sleep. We'll sleep and then we'll check on the diamond pickaxe. It's very exciting to see what your diamond pickaxe would do. Sharpness is tempting on a sword. But if we can get Silk Touch or Fortune 3 to show on a pickaxe, kind of have to take it. Unbreaking 3. Tempting. Start out with a workhorse. What about a book? Efficiency 4. Ooh, okay, quite tempting. But what's going to help us grind levels the fastest? If we get Sharpness 4 and Unbreaking 3 on that sword, I'm going to be very glad. But in the meantime, we got some levels to get. So I think what I'm going to do is lock this off, stand here, wait for the skeletons to build up, slash away at them, earn some experience, and then in the next episode, we can cash in on that experience. And it'll be a real good time. We'll put sharpness on the sword, and on efficiency on a book, We'll see what the pickaxes do. It'll be fun. Plus, we'll get lots of bones and arrows and bows. Then we can run around with bows and arrows when we're hunting for diamonds, and we can take out creepers from a distance. How great does that sound? Sounds pretty good. I don't know how long this episode ended up because it was 2 different recording sessions, and there was some silence. I don't know how much more I edited out. Let me know what you think of the format of however this video turned out. Is it too long? Is it too dull? If you're here at the end of the video, you probably liked it, so the results will be biased. But still, some people will stick around and say, yeah, that was too long. So I appreciate that kind of feedback. I'll see you guys next time in BasementCraft. Goodbye.